This just in, Nicholas Bedini, a 21-year-old resident from Clinton, Mass., has gone missing today. Police say he was last spotted walking in Blood Forest. If you have any information on his whereabouts, please call the number on the screen.
Yeah, of course I knew Nick. He was one of my best friends. Whenever I had a problem, he was always there to, tell me what to do. Whenever I had any other problems, he'd tell me to go talk to Groovy, but that was always the great thing about him. But I don't know why he'd go off and do something like this. Yeah. So yeah.
Damn it, I don't know why Abby keeps on doing this.
Does what?
I don't know why Abby won't import my files. Anthony, do you know? Never mind.
I just don't get why they haven't found him yet. It's been a while and I'm getting a little worried. I just might try and go out there to try and find him myself, to be honest.
It's not worth it. The police are already looking for him.
Barely.
All right, I have a meeting I have to go to. You guys can stay here and finish your work, or you can leave and come back at a later time, finish your work then. That's up to you.
Alright, well I'm just gonna go, Garrity. Yeah, I'll see you later, man.
You're on.
After I left that classroom, I would eventually wander the halls until I found, well, the only Nick Groupie, a young, blazing kid from, well, wherever he was from. Hey, Groups, how you holding up, man?
Oh, hey, dude. Hey, could be better. I mean, it's just, I just don't understand that I haven't found him yet,
Yeah, I'm worried too. I might go out there and try to find him myself.
Dude, you might as well. I mean, just don't get yourself lost, because we can't afford to have another man down,
Alright, man, thanks.
Alright, dude. You good? You need anything, just let me know, dude.
Alright, man, thanks.
Alright.
There's a saying that someone once told me. You can be taught what to think, but you're not taught how to think. So, well, instead of thinking like everybody else and sitting around and hoping somebody would find them, I went home and I thought of something. I thought for hours. And I just couldn't think of the right thing, but eventually it came to me. I knew that I had to do something. I knew I had to find Nicholas Bettini. Alright, here at Blood Forest, and it's pretty quiet outside. It's pretty dark and pretty rainy, so let's see how this goes. There's this little pathway going down to the entrance of Blood Forest, so that's it's pretty cool. It's starting to get a little dark, a little more, it's starting to rain a little bit. See all these trees. They're all wet. It's raining a little bit earlier, but so far, it's not too bad. Alright, so I just walked past the entrance to Blood Forest. There's the path, but the entrance is right behind me. And I don't know why he'd come out here. There's nothing out here really. But I'm gonna keep looking for him. 'Cause that's what friends do. I've gone a little further, down that little path and it opens up to another path. I don't know why it's like this, but that's just how the woods are, I guess. Alright, so I've been walking for a while now, and I found something. I'm not too sure what it is, but I found it. I think whatever this is was built by someone for something living in this woods. I'm not too sure what, but it may be a clue. Take it apart. There's nothing at the bottom, indicating that something indeed took something from under here. Or destroyed it in the process. Alright, I've come to this hill. It's very, very steep. You can see some wildlife right there, doing its own thing. Have you seen my friend? No, come back. So I have stumbled upon the perfect site for a camp, which it might actually have been used by someone. There's a lot of leftover kindling around. As you can see, it's scattered everywhere. It even gets more flatter, and it appears that somebody has been here recently. You can tell by the faded footsteps, but I'm not too sure who was here, why they were here, and why they came here. Whatever it was, they've left and they're gone. Hold on. What was that? Shh, what was that? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I would eventually get out of Blood Forest, but at what cost? Nicholas Bedini was now pronounced dead, but he was still missing. His body was never found, and I believe he is still out there, living, surviving, fighting whatever it is that's still out there. And maybe one day, just one day, I'll find him.